Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. It's me, Erica D, with another monthly read for September 2015. And I'm not really sure what we're doing today. We are doing a reading. And I don't know how it's just going to figure itself out. It always does. What I want to do today is look at mind, body, spirit, and then so it's a 3-card spread this way, and then we're going to go deep, and that could be by week for the month of September. I'm not sure yet. I just know that August was a really crazy month for me, and I just felt it everywhere. I was talking to a girlfriend the other day, and actually last Tuesday I had this huge meltdown, and we caught up a couple days later, and Tuesday she happened to be having a meltdown too. So, and I'm just hearing it out there. A lot of stuff going on in the cosmos. Not that I really get, all the retrogrades and that kind of stuff. I just know that I feel it. I feel it in my body. I feel it in my heart space. When things are off, I'm feeling it on my table a lot. Clients coming in, we seem to be moving through the same kind of chaos. And what I have felt with the experiences the past weeks is that there's this misalignment between mind, body, and spirit. There's some kind of disconnect because ego's playing all kinds of crazy games right now, and heart's listening to it. And I'm just like, stop. I know better than that. So that's why I want to do this mind, body, spirit spread, just to see where that disconnect is and what we can do to move out of it. Does that make sense? So I guess this reading is more for me. But you don't know. There are maybe things that I say right now that are going to totally resonate with you, and you never know when you start throwing out the cards. I know I'll be doing reading for a client, and I see things they're thinking, is this read for me or my client? Because I need that information right now. So that's, I think, one of the most beautiful, magical things about card readings is how it tunes in, taps into the frequency of the space around it, and divine talks to all of us in mysterious ways. So let's get started. Our circle is cast in spirit and light and everything that is holy and right. Archangel Michael in front of us, Archangel Gabriel behind us, Archangel Raphael to the right, and Archangel Uriel to my left. I ask that you hold space for us as we go deeper into the mysteries and find resolve to the imbalance between mind, body, and spirit that many of us have been feeling in the past weeks. I pray that this circle serve anybody watching it, the highest good of all kind, as we will it, so mote it be. Let's get started. Wow, that was cool. Okay, so mind, body, spirit. Like I said, there is a disconnect between the mind, the body, and the spirit right now, and it's just going crazy. A lot of fire energy in the mind. Mind's kind of just in chaos, wanting to take over. Ego is having a field day with the darkness moving around the planet in the cosmos right now, and really the darkness in its desperation, because there's so many light workers waking up right now, so many of us just stepping up and being of service and helping one another. The darkness is acting in desperation. I almost feel just pulling whatever last games and tricks it can to keep us separate from spirit. And that's all the darkness wants. The darkness doesn't even want to win. It just wants to keep us away from our true path, and that's to be in alignment with spirit. So So this Knight of Fire, that's like events moving quickly. However, in the imbalance, this sudden shift with, you know, some planets in retrograde and full moons, and then other planets going to the underworld, and just all this stuff. This is like sudden shift here and there, and I think we've got an eclipse coming up at the end of September for the next full moon. So all that stuff's just fast, bam, bam, bam. And energetically, those of us that are sensitive feel it, and the mind, ego, because not all mind is bad. You know, we got some really positive thoughts and really awesome ideas out there on the planet. But the ego piece to the mind chatter wants to slip in there and tug on us and pull us away from spirit. In the center here for body, we have 9 of water, which I really, really love, because 9 of water is the wish card. Make a wish right now in this moment if you have to pause the video, and I just love that it's here in the body lineup. So just stop and make a wish. Bring yourself back to center. Be present, and know that craziness that's going on in ego and in the cosmos, this too shall pass. So make your wish, get back in alignment, get back to your practices. Me and my chiropractor were just talking this morning, and I've kind of been off my game with some of the stuff that I'm doing to help strengthen the work that he's been doing on me. And I owned it. Like, I haven't. I've just been so stressed and so but I actually spent this last weekend just buckling down and getting back into my intense yoga practice that I committed to at the beginning of the year, because it just feels amazing. But in the past month, I've been like, this whole transition thing has had me and I've been lagging. But this weekend I was like, yep, gotta get back on it, because that really is the only thing that helps me rise above the chaos. And then this morning my chiropractor called me out on it, but that's okay, because he's a brother and I call him out on a lot of stuff too. So 9 of water, make a wish. Concerns, chaos, madness is fading away. So get back into your practices, your healthy eating, and all your practices, your routine, what keeps you tuned in and tapped into spirit. Get back to that. Get back to basics. Get back to basics. Yeah, that's that download. Get back to basics. And then in the spirit, mind, body, spirit, alignment here, 8 of earth. So 8 is infinity. You guys know that image, right? The rewards may not always be what your mind over here thinks that they should be. So look with your heart. You are going to be rewarded for all the walk that you've done. You're going to be rewarded in a way greater than the words coming out of my mouth. These rewards are not of the material world. This is a love that I'm talking about, so huge and so ginormous. It doesn't even fit into the words that we have. So know that everything that you've been going through, all the transition, all the chaos, and mind chatter that's been going on the past weeks, and you're holding on. You're just like, you're trying, even if you don't do your yoga routine every single day, you're trying. That little bit makes a huge difference. And know that nothing is not seen. Like, the angels and God sees it all. So even when you feel like I'm not up to my game and I'm slacking, but you're making the effort, you're getting out of bed every day, you're showing up. That is the effort, and that will have a reward in itself. So This 8 of Earth actually ties into the 9 of Water in that get back to basics. I mean, if you have to pull out those old favorites like the 4 Agreements and reread it, because I know that's what I've been doing. I'm actually studying A Course in Miracle this year, and I've studied it a couple other times in my journey. But I have gone back to read previous lessons. I'm staying on top of my current lessons, but I've gone back to look at some basic stuff from the beginning of the year lessons. So it's really about getting back to basics. So whatever that book was that helped you, you know, when you first were at the beginning of the awakening path, or whatever teacher videos that you may have listened to, or whatever that first meditation was when you first started meditating, get back to basics. What was that first juice that you made when you started juicing? I know we get really fancy right now and all the creations that we've made, but it's really about getting back to basics. So don't lose sight of what's really important, and that's acting, speaking, thinking in love, being of service. Even if you don't feel like that service is, oh my gosh, billboard material, you have to really in your heart of hearts know that a simple smile to the cashier as you're checking out at the grocery store, wow, cosmic impact. So how can you serve today? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? Where would you have me go? Those are my 3 favorite questions, and all day long, and even on my craziest of crazy days, those 3 questions. When I get a cancellation on my table, I'm like, okay, this is an opportunity. What does Spirit want me doing right now? Where should you have me go? What should you have me do? And what should you have me say? So that cancellation isn't a bum deal. It's for whatever reasons higher than me. And then I listen. I ask the 3 questions, and then I stop and listen. Where am I needed at this time? And then I follow that guidance. And I promise you, wherever I end up for the next hour or 90 minutes or 2 hours is exactly where I need it to be. And that kind of acting and that kind of meditating and prayer takes power away from ego and that dark mind chatter. Yeah, see, okay, so don't mean to go backwards, but angel of diet and nutrition. So really, really important that whole getting back to basics. A lot of chaos has been going on. A lot of my teachers have been posting videos about like the messes they've been in, and I love that because it's like, oh yay, we're all in the same crazy boat together. But even when the chaos is just like whipping around and just trying so hard to pull us down, even if you're just doing your basic spiritual practices, you know, if you're not doing a full day of yoga, that's okay, but can you at least get 30 minutes in? Can you get 40 minutes of yoga? When life is just vibrating beautifully and you're juicing 3-4 times a day, yay, wonderful. But on those crazy days, if you can just get 1 juice in, count your blessings, count your blessings. So coming back to the beginning here, mind, body, spirit, we're looking at mind right now, and we have angels of relaxation. And you know, that just comes back to stop, drop, and pray. Making sure you're staying on top of a meditation routine. It's so, so key to maintaining that being present, that connection with the divine. You've got to have a prayer practice and a meditation practice. Remember, prayer is when we talk to the divine, and meditation is when we stop and listen. So you want both. So we don't just want to be all blah, 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 God this, and oh my gosh that, and just crazy and throwing all our stuff on the divine. We do want to do that, but then when we're done saying our prayer, then you just want to stop, meditate, listen to what that guidance is. What is that next piece? So relax, let go, let it be. For those of you who follow my work, I'm not a really big user of let it go. I like to let things be, because when I let things be, I'm not emotionally attached. I'm present. My 2 feet are on the ground. I can feel my breath moving through my body. That situation, that experience, that person, I'm just letting it be. So I have no attachments, like I'm watching something on YouTube. As soon as I click it off, that's it. Now it's divine's concern. Embody, angel of new life. So again, because we got to get back to basics, there's this imbalance or misalignment with mind, body, and spirit right now. It's not all flowing. The mind's got its own projects going on, body's doing its own thing, spirit's just holding on for dear life. So we got to get tuned in, tapped in. Again, we've got to find that stillness, that peace, and that comes with that's always there. It's not coming, it is already there. Got it. There isn't anything coming. It's already here. I heard that loud and clear. Okay. So it's not anything that we're working for. It's not anything that we've got to reach outside of ourselves. That's what the mind will create. And it's in that stillness, it's getting back to your basic practice, that you will know that this new life, this new adventure, this new unfolding that you're about to embark in is right here. It's that piece of being present. I like that. That was pretty. Like the whole energy in the room changed right now. Yeah, wow. Okay, so 8 of Earths, back up at the top, is about getting back to basics. In the mind, we've got this angel here with a book in her hand. So being conscious of what you're listening to, what you're watching, and what you're reading, getting back to basics, pull out the 4 agreements, reread it. If you haven't read it, please read it. But really getting back to basics, being conscious of what you're digesting, what's coming in. Be really conscious of that, because you know, even on social media, I actually limit my time on there, because you just, you know how you just start clicking on one thing and another, and next thing you know, you're watching a monkey scratch its ass. It's like, whoa, how did I get here? I was looking for some information on a chakra, and yeah. So being really conscious of the information coming in. In the body, we have more messages about getting back to basics, watching your diet, watching what you're eating. It's different for everybody. I'm not telling anybody to be a vegetarian or a vegan. You know, that's, you know, if you are gonna go gluten-free, that's your story. If you're gonna drop sugar, you know, it moves differently for everybody, and depending where your frequency is, your body, your guidance system will start to tell you what you need less of, what you need more of. The key here is listen to that. Listen to that. If you're still not buying organic, just try something small. Buy 1 organic apple a week, you know, for yourself, not for the farmers, not to be trendy, But start small and really be conscious. You know, it comes back to being conscious about the kind of information we're taking into the mind. Be conscious about what you're putting into your body. This is how we're going to line all these up. There's a misalignment right now, and we need to get back on track. We need to pull this energy from mind, body, spirit, all the way through. Really, really beautiful goddess energy. Again, stop, drop, and pray. I can't say that enough. Make sure that you're staying on top of your meditation practice, whether you call Great Spirit, God, Goddess, whatever that looks like for you, to each his own, Buddha, Jesus. Just make sure that you're having that daily dialogue with higher power. She's here, she loves us. Mother Earth is a beautiful way to tap in to that divine feminine energy. And it's a big, huge piece to the flow, the giving and the receiving. So Google it, tap into it, go outside, take your shoes off, walk through the grass, the dirt, hug a tree, pick a flower. There's just so many ways to tap into that divine feminine energy. Yeah, I'm hearing that. So, again, I think I've said it the whole time I started this video. Get back to basics. What's your daily gratitude look like? Daily gratitude shouldn't be as automatic as brushing your teeth in your morning routine. Put some thought into it. Take a moment and really, again, be present. Feet on the ground, count your toes. What are you truly grateful for right now in this moment? Me, that I have a place to rest my head tonight, food in the fridge, electricity. Oh my gosh, hot running water is like, oh, I think I'm grateful for that every day. I love hot running water. But so appreciation is a higher frequency than gratitude. Appreciation is you've been without, so now you have it, and it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm really, really grateful for that. Can you feel the difference between the two? So don't let your daily gratitude just be, yeah, I'm totally grateful, and, you know, just, again, because it's a trend. Really take a moment every day to just stop, be present. What are you grateful for in this moment? My hands, I cannot begin to tell you how much I appreciate my hands. I know that it's a gift what I do on the table when I'm working on a body, and I had amazing teachers along the way, but when I start that session, my hands just wake up and do this amazing, amazing work. I'm even gonna cry right now when I think about how much I appreciate my hands. So really take a moment and look at your gratitudes and what do you like truly appreciate. Back to basics. Yes, I know we all do our daily gratitudes, but really dig deep into that. What do you appreciate? What have you been without and now you've got it, and it's like, oh my gosh, thank you, universe. You know, not just the material things, but thank you, universe, for having my back. Thank you for holding me up when all the chaos was going around. That's what that real, how many of us before the awakening we're just kind of going through it. Yeah, we knew there was something called God out there, and angels. Okay, you see them in February all over the place, these little cherub creatures. But after the awakening, that clear knowing that you're always being held up by the divine, and that you're always being guided by God. Yeah, that's appreciation, because there's still people out there, brothers and sisters, that aren't awakened, that don't have that one-on-one personal connection with the divine, their own personal relationship. So appreciate that. You're a lot stronger than you're giving yourself credit for. I'm moving backwards here right now. Angel of Strength. I know. And it's one of those moments where I think this card is like right here for me. The past couple of weeks have just been this this like volcano and tsunami all like in one, and I haven't been able to come up for air, like, but for 2 seconds when I'm like being dragged down again. So know how strong you really are. And I have to be, and you have to be, because I'm here making this video. So yeah, we're a lot stronger than we give ourselves credit for. 7th chakra is up in here. This is also our connection to the divine. This is the I am one chakra. I am one with love. I am one with the divine. I am one with self. Really powerful chakra. And over here in the spirit cards, we had that divine feminine energy, just really reaching out and saying, hi, I'm here, I want to help, I want to guide you, I got your back. And that's how we connect and feel up in here. So if you're moving through your day and the mind chatter and the chaos is just going crazy, do some work up in this chakra. Just like doing this in a clockwise motion will clean up any debris, anything that somebody may have left there, a comment, or again something you watched, listened to that wasn't aligned with this motion too helps open it up. There's a lot of really fun yoga things that you can do to open this space like that with some breathing. I'm not a yoga instructor, so I'm not going to go into that, but yeah, keeping this space up in here cleared and flowing is gonna help as you move and come back to find that balance and that alignment. Got it? Okay, so if we're looking at the month of September and the craziness that we came out of in August, get back to basics. Focus on aligning mind, body, and spirit again. And how are we going to do that? Getting back to basics, getting back on track with your tools in your spiritual backpack. Whatever that looks like, it's different for everybody. Really go deep into your daily gratitude. And really look for those things that you appreciate, that you've been without, that you know, oh my gosh, I was once without that spiritual connection, that personal relationship with Great Spirit. And I have that now. That's amazing. Now even my crazy rough days, my scary days aren't what they used to be, because I know I got Great Spirit in my corner. Conscious eating, conscious video watching, and book reading. We got to be conscious, people. And even on those rough days when it's so easy to just say, fuck it, I'm done with this, I don't want to be a light worker anymore, even on those days. Just a little bit. Just grab something quick in that spiritual backpack. a quick breathing exercise. Stop, drop, and pray, which I found myself last couple of weeks just spending days in prayer because it was so chaotic. All right, September, we're going to focus on bringing mind, body, spirit back together so they're working together. We need all three to work together. I don't know anything about cars, but I know that if something's off in your engine over here, it's going to affect stuff over here. Just had some stuff go wrong with my alternator last week. So yeah, that little thingy, when they took it out, I thought all that little thing and the rest of my car didn't work. So it's really important that mind, body, spirit all be on the same page. They're all working the same frequency, because if they aren't, yeah, we're just like all over the place and not being productive. And right now, Mother Earth really needs us to step up to the plate and shine the light. We've got a lot of cleanup to do and a lot of brothers and sisters out there that need us. So let's come back to basics, okay? That's what we're doing for the month of September, focusing on those basic spiritual practices we had at the beginning, and just, yeah, doing energy clearing, make sure this up here stays open. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching my really long video. I didn't realize that I went on and on and on. So I needed to hear this, and I just feel that you guys needed it too. So it is what it is. I hope you have about half an hour to sit here and watch all this, and if not, do it in parts. This was a message from the divine, and can't argue with that, right? So I want to give thanks to Great Spirit and all the angels that were here with us for this reading. Have a beautiful, beautiful month, and I will see you guys soon. All right, thank you. Ciao.